Right outside of our studio is about to close for a real long time.
Plus, the frigid temperatures returned this morning, but how long does it stick around? Tracy will let us know on this Friday, December 5th.
Streaming live from Chicago, ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 7 starts now.
Friday. Good morning, everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, I'm in for Val today. Glad to be with you on this Friday, as we like to say. Pretty sunrise, a little bit of haze out there. As we turn to Tracy for our chilly forecast.
Yes, good morning, everyone. 7:04 official sunrise time today. 14 degrees right now at O'Hare, 10 in Whiting, 4 in Maryville, 3 in Morris, 14 degrees in McHenry, and 8 right now in Hampshire. Here are your wind chills. Gotta plan for this if you have to wait for the bus or the train. 2 below 0 in Gary. Feels like it's 2 below in Ottawa, and 3 is your wind chill out at O'Hare. This afternoon, going to get a little bit more breezy around here. Highs today up near 30 degrees, but we will have wind chills this afternoon that start probably around 9-10 degrees, and then wind chills this afternoon, most likely in the upper teens at their peak. Now this evening, we'll have to monitor the potential for a little patchy freezing drizzle. And we're also watching a clipper system over the weekend, and we'll talk more about that coming up. But Diane, gosh, things are really building out there, right?
Yeah, it's been a pretty busy morning. We started off pretty busy on I-80, and now we're seeing some incidents kind of all over the place just because of the cold temperatures, some disabled vehicles. But I want to talk about this crash because Chopper 7 is over. It's northbound I-55 near Route 53. Let's go ahead and take a look. We've got the right shoulder and right lane down with this crash. Some heavy damage done to the back end of that red vehicle right there in the center, but you see the ambulances there on the scene as well as the fire truck. So the right shoulder, right lane is down now. Delays begin, I would say, about a half mile before Route 53. So a heads up there on northbound I-55. Tanya and Terrell.
All right, got it, Diane. Thank you.
A reminder, we have a complete list of warming centers across Chicago and the suburbs posted on our app and our website. Scan the QR code for a link to download our free app, and there you can also find the latest weather conditions before you head out the door.
Turning now to that breaking news from overnight, 10 people were rushed to hospitals from an apartment building fire.
Flames and smoke filled the building on the city's west side. One of the injured is a woman in her 80s. Stephanie Wade is reporting now from Stroger Hospital.
Good morning. 10 people were taken to various hospitals, Stroger Hospital being one of them. They were all able to escape the fire themselves before firefighters got there, according to CFD. We know the fire started in the basement of an apartment building at Karlov and North Avenue in West Humboldt Park early this morning. So far, one of the 10 people taken to the hospital is an 81-year-old woman. She is being treated for smoke inhalation. You can see several people hurt were placed on gurneys and put into ambulances for treatment. Neighbors rush out of the building in the bitter cold, some in their pajamas to get to safety. You can see a window was smashed out on one of the top floors, perhaps to escape or let the fire out. The fire chief applauding his firefighters on scene.
We did have some fire extension to get up into the upper floors and the back porches. So we had a total of approximately four lines on the interior battling the fire. Men and women of the fire department on the scene today did a great job under the circumstance with the cold weather. Did a fantastic job.
And we are working to get an update on how the other tenants are doing this morning. Of course, as we learn more information, we will keep you updated. For now, reporting from Stroger Hospital, Stephanie Wade, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All righty, Steph, thanks. And commuters take note. 1 month from today, the L station at Staten Lake is expected to close for 3 years. Christian Picos is live to tell us more about the demolition and reconstruction. Christian, good morning.
Hey, Terrell, good morning and happy Friday. Look, the Staten Lake CTA station was first constructed back in 1895, making it one of the oldest stations in the CTA system. 1 month from now, that station is going to be getting a major and substantial facelift. CTA's massive $444 million station reconstruction project will shut down the Staten Lake station, starting with demolition on January 5th of next year, with construction running through 2029. CTA renderings of what the new station will look like when it's finished shows a stop that's covered in glass and lights. The new station will feature platforms that are double the size, along with elevators for full ADA accessibility. During construction, the lines that normally stop at State and Lake will simply bypass the station. People who use the brown, green, orange, pink, and purple lines will be affected, but not the red line, which runs underground not too far away. Commuters we spoke with sounding off on how they feel about the construction project.
We have a really old transit system, and I think maintenance is necessary. 3 years is a long time, though.
The project was first expected to cost $180 million back in 2017, but the price is a bit more expensive now, about 2.5 times more. A combination of state and federal dollars are being used to pay for the project. Now, back here live in the Loop this morning, you can also expect plenty of traffic impacts because of all of the ongoing construction once it begins in, less than a month, January 5th from right now. Tanya and Terrell, back to you.
All right, Christian, thank you. The man who says Chicago police tortured him into making a false double murder confession is closer to receiving a settlement. The City Finance Committee approved the more than $15 million deal for Robert Smith. He spent 33 years in prison before he was released in 2020. The full City Council must now sign off on the settlement before it's finalized.
Chicago police say they've caught the man wanted for a series of robberies. Marquise Terry is accused in 4 incidents the morning of November 19th. He and other suspects allegedly beat and robbed several people at gunpoint within 30 minutes. In one incident, a victim was forced into a vehicle and driven to multiple ATMs in an attempt to withdraw cash. Terry is charged with aggravated kidnapping, robbery, and battery.
A family is seeking answers after a father was killed in a crash on I-57 this week. Ruben Lujano was one of 3 people who lost their lives. His family says he was out of his car trying to help others after getting into an accident near 120th Street. According to witnesses, a speeding car hit and killed the 50-year-old father and 2 other men. Lujano was killed on his daughter's 30th birthday.
Fortunately, his kind heart put him in a situation, but I know that he wouldn't want it any other way.
Lujano's family is waiting to learn more about what caused the crash. Illinois State Police say the 33-year-old Martise Williams and another man who hasn't yet been identified were also killed. At least 5 other people were hurt.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has ordered another strike on an alleged drug boat in the Eastern Pacific, and that killed 4 people. This happened yesterday, the same day lawmakers saw a video of a previous boat attack in the Caribbean in which a follow-up strike killed 2 survivors. Some members of Congress are expressing concerns about whether that action was lawful.
The Indiana House of Representatives is expected to vote today on a partisan redistricting plan. If it's approved, it would go to the state Senate. Republicans currently hold 7 of the state's 9 U.S. House seats. This redistricting plan, however, would give the GOP a shot at winning all 9 seats.
The Supreme Court approved Texas's controversial redistricting plan.
And that is a move that could reshape the U.S. House seats and give Republicans an advantage in 2026. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio has more.
This morning, the Supreme Court allowing Texas to move forward with a newly redrawn congressional map for the 2026 midterm elections, despite a lower court ruling that the map likely discriminates on the basis of race. Texas state officials arguing the map was drawn purely for political advantage, which the Supreme Court has previously allowed. The court's 3 liberal justices dissenting, Justice Kagan writing, the court's order disserves the millions of Texans whom the district court found were assigned to their new districts based on their race. But the majority insisted the lower court had improperly inserted itself into an active primary campaign, upsetting the delicate federal-state balance in elections. Critics argue this Supreme Court decision has the appearance of partisanship.
Over the last year, the Supreme Court has repeatedly issued emergency orders that have set aside existing law and the careful work of district courts when asked to do so by the Republican Party.
The state's redistricting plan pushed by President Trump would likely flip 5 congressional seats in Texas from Democrat to Republican in an effort to preserve the slim GOP majority in the House in next year's midterms. Texas Governor Greg Abbott says the new maps better represent Texas voters, writing on social media, quote, "We won. Texas is officially and legally more red." The Texas effort set off a nationwide redistricting battle. To counter those moves, Governor Gavin Newsom led a campaign to change California's congressional map, which voters approved in November. The Trump administration has since sued California to block that new map, even after praising the Supreme Court for keeping the redrawn Texas map. Newsom responding overnight, calling out Attorney General Pam Bondi, who supported the Supreme Court ruling, saying, quote, "So you're going to drop your lawsuit against us, right, Pam?" The Texas decision sets the stage for ongoing redistricting battles in states around the country, with both Republicans and Democrats vying for more seats. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
There are new conversations happening between hospital administrators and a mother who was turned away just before she gave birth. Mercedes Wells delivered her daughter in her truck last month. She tells us that she was discharged from Franciscan Health in Crown Point, and she was told that she wasn't far along enough in labor to be admitted. And then minutes later, her husband delivered their daughter, Alina, on the side of the road. The couple and their attorney had their first meeting with hospital administrators yesterday.
My wife wasn't heard when this first situation happened, and I'm not too sure if she's heard now.
Franciscan Health Crown Point says that they have since fired the physician and nurse directly involved with Wells' care, and they made changes including mandated cultural competency training for labor and delivery staff. President and CEO Raymond saying in part, quote, "After spending time with the Wells family, I'm even more confident that we share the same goals to ensure every patient is heard and receives compassionate, equitable care." The family's attorney says more work is needed, and while no lawsuit has been filed, that remains an option as talks continue.
Fans attending the Chicago Wolves game at the Allstate Arena tonight are encouraged to bring an unwrapped toy. Big Bus Tours is collecting them for the U.S. Marine Corps' Toys for Tots program. The Big Bus Toy Express bus will be parked outside the south entrance starting at 6 o'clock.
And a local toy drive came to an end last night. Companies from around the area collected 2,500 toys for children living in Little Village. Recent immigration enforcement in the neighborhood has led to job losses and economic hardships for families. Organizers say this toy drive started with just one company. It ballooned into a massive outpouring of support.
Love that. Live and local news just getting started this morning. We are streaming out loud. When we come back, Sam's Toy Box is here. We will see the hottest toys in science, engineering, and math.
But first, Tracy has your ABC 7 AccuWeather forecast.
Good morning to you. Happy Friday, December the 5th. Cold start to the day out there. We still have a few spots with some wind chills below zero. Just get this into your mind today. This evening, there may be a little patchy freezing drizzle in the area. If you're probably going to want to throw some salt maybe out on the driveway or your patio stairs. Just something to think about for this evening. Then starting over the weekend, we get a series of these clipper systems that race in and out of the area, spreading some fresh snow. More on that in a second. 8 right now, Crest Hill, 4 in Valparaiso, 14 degrees right now at O'Hare, 15 currently in Waukegan. Wind chills, does feel like it's 2 below in Ottawa, and 3 degrees now at O'Hare. It is going to continue to become progressively a little more windy here through the rest of the day. And as it does, our wind chills, well, all morning long, probably going to stay in the single digits. This afternoon, we'll see them make their way up probably into the teens at times, but just plan on it being kind of just a cold, biting day here today. Well, right now, skies are clear to partly cloudy over the area. And as we take a look at that weekend forecast, it's late Saturday into Sunday morning. Very likely we'll get a fresh 1 to 3 inches of accumulating snow. Diane.
All right, still fairly busy out there this morning. We're going to start things off this time around, Tracy, in Indiana. Eastbound 8094 at Indianapolis Boulevard. We have a semi crash here. The vehicle that's involved is to the left of it. So we've got the left shoulder, left lane down, and you see traffic is building on the on 8094 because of that crash. So a heads up there if you're traveling in Indiana. Over here on the Illinois side, we've got busy traffic on the inbound side of the Ike, Stevenson, Ryan, the Kennedy. We've got some delays going outbound, some going inbound, but it's really not that bad as far as the actual travel time. Now on River Forest, we do have a crash North Avenue in Harlem. Heads up there because that too is causing delays through that intersection. Terrell?
Alrighty, Diane, thank you. This morning we have our next installment of Sam's Toy Box. Every year, ABC7 Samantha Chapman helps you buy the perfect gifts with toys for every budget. Today, Sam is showing us the hottest STEM toys. That's science, technology, engineering, and math. So get your phone on out, scan that QR code if you see something that you think your little one would like. Here we go.
Science, technology, engineering, and math. They can be challenging subjects in school, but thanks to these cool toys, kids won't even realize how much they're learning. Our first toy is the My Robot Pet Coding Chameleon.
What's really cool about this is the first thing the kids are going to do is build it. So it doesn't come like this. And as they build it, they're going to learn all about how to code on the inside.
This reptile pal responds to gestures, changes colors, and comes with cool tricks. Fully equipped with lots of coding lessons. It's coming in at $54.95 for kids 8 and up. Next on our list, Bill Nye's Rocket Lab VR.
The first thing we do is we download the free app into our phone, put our phone in our goggles, and put our goggles on.
Children will witness a rocket launch, explore the International Space Station, and step inside mission control in this far-out experience. The price is just $37.99 for kids 8 and up. All right, so this next one is a splurge item, the Chomp Saw. It's a kid-safe power tool made for cutting cardboard. Just turn it on, push the cardboard through, and kids can cut straight lines, complex curves, and slots and tabs for building 3D shapes. This one is for kids 3 and up, and it's $249. Now we have the Magshudo Stunt Park. It's a magnetic trick shot machine for open-ended stunt building.
What you get are these shooters, different kinds of props, and challenge cards.
Great for creativity and problem solving. It's $21.95 for kids 6 and up. And this toy is the Spy Kit.
So we're going to learn about a little espionage and what spies use for their tools. The most important thing they're going to learn about is a circuit board.
Kids will build and activate more than 25 spy missions in one box of secret agent spy fun. Where play and learning collide, it's the ultimate STEM toy. And this circuit board is so cool, it's $49.99 for kids 7 and up. Last but not least, a fan favorite, the Magnetiles Rail Racer 90-piece set. It takes creativity to new heights with rails, micro mags, and specialty pieces like gates and fences. Kids will design and build it all, leading to hours and hours of magnetic playtime. The cost is $89.99 for kids 3 and up.
Alrighty, Sam, and we have all the details on those toys that you just saw on our website, abc7chicago.com. We'll get a break in. When we come back this morning, the timeless holiday tradition ready to enchant audiences of all ages.
Eyewitness News streaming at 7 continues after a break.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Live look outside this morning. Pretty picture right there, cold looking picture. 14 degrees out there this morning. We are going up from here, thankfully, even though not very far. And some snow's in the forecast this weekend. We'll talk to Tracy about that, lay out the whole forecast for you that's on the way.
Gallagher Way is flipping the switch on the Winterland tree today. They have a lighting ceremony at 6 tonight. 30 minutes prior, the first 500 guests will get free hot cider. Winterland continues through the end of the year. It features food, drinks, shopping, rides, and entertainment.
Then on the west side, the Austin community has its annual Christmas tree lighting and parade tonight. Fun gets going 4:30 at the 15th District Police Station. After the tree lighting, the parade steps off. It heads east on Madison to the Aspire Center. And that's where there will be free food, fun, music, and all kinds of toys. Sounds of the holidays return with the popular Joffrey Ballet performance of the Nutcracker.
It opens tonight at the Lyric Opera House. Audiences follow Marie and her Nutcracker prince through these epic battles. There's swirling snow and a tour of fairgrounds filled with dazzling dancers. The Nutcracker runs through December 28th.
All right, right now we're going to link up with everybody that's watching Good Morning America. I'll have a news update on TV in just a bit, and you will see it here as well.
And when we come back, more on a tree lighting ceremony in the city that had honored fallen police officers.
Now, an update from ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Good morning. It is 7:23. I'm Tanya Babich. An 81-year-old woman and 9 other people were rushed to hospitals from an apartment fire that happened early this morning near Karlov and North Avenue. That's in West Humboldt Park. Neighbors rushed out of the building in the bitter cold to try to get to safety. Firefighters tell us the fire started in the basement and smoke filled the building. The cause is under investigation. Let's get a check of the ABC 7 AccuWeather forecast. Here's meteorologist Tracy Butler.
Terrible, just a terrible story. Such a cold morning out there. 14 at O'Hare, 13 at Midway, 10 in Whiting, 10 in Hampshire, 10 in Ottawa. Take a peek at some of the wind chills. Still 5 below is how it feels out there in DeKalb. Feels like it's 2 below right now in Gary, and 3. That is your wind chill currently at O'Hare. Today's high temperatures nearing 30 degrees. This evening, just be mindful. We may have a little patchy freezing drizzle in the area. A good time to maybe just get some fresh salt out on the driveway or patio stoop. Tomorrow we're near 30 degrees as well. Diane with traffic after this.
If you want total health care from a provider you trust,
Hi, Blair.
right in the palm of your hand, if you want soup, sweatpants, and 0 in-person contact, if you want wellness wherever, our virtual primary care delivers with great website manner.
No worries.
So choose your doctor from our profiles and enjoy the healthiest online relationship you've ever had. House calls have evolved. Advocate Healthcare.
Welcome back, everybody. Beginning in Indiana with a crash on Klein. It's in the southbound lanes approaching US 20. Again, that's out in Gary, and we're seeing about a half-mile delay there on the southbound side. So heads up if you are in the area. Taking a look on the Illinois side, we've got delays on the Kennedy coming in and out. Inbound on the Eisenhower, a little on the outbound side as well. Stevenson coming in is pretty heavy, as is the Dan Ryan. It's filling in nicely this morning. We do have a crash, pretty serious one in Crystal Lake. In fact, Route 31 is actually blocked right now between Edgewood and Ames. So heads up, again, pretty serious situation there. Lots of emergency equipment. That's why they needed to block that intersection. We'll let you know when things reopen, but just a heads up, it is causing significant delays there.
Welcome back, everybody. Live look this morning. Got some sunshine out there today, which is nice on a Friday. These cloudy days, man. Oh, gosh.
If only it warmed it up.
I know, right? Something. Sunshine, 14 degrees. Snow in the forecast. More with Tracy and Diane coming up here in just a little bit. In the meantime, this morning, the National Christmas Tree is now glowing for the season after a big lighting ceremony.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So as you saw, First Lady Melania Trump, sounded like the president, did the honors of lighting up the tree.
Well, she hit the button.
Hit the button. He did the countdown. Got it. So the ceremony featured music from the Beach Boys, Matthew West, and a lineup of country music artists. Good time out there. Here in the city, a tree lighting ceremony honored fallen Chicago police officers.
It was at the Gold Star Families Memorial and Park.
Good job.
Those are pretty trees.
That's a very pretty tree.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the people who spoke last night was Maria Marmolejo. Her husband, Officer Eduardo Marmolejo, was killed in the line of duty in December 2018.
For those of us that have lost, this is a time that we really feel the absence of those who are no longer with us. And we truly miss them.
It's important to understand that when we light this tree, those lights represent all of our fallen officers, all of our heroes.
The tree lighting kicked off the holiday season for the Chicago Police Memorial Foundation. The group helps the families of fallen and catastrophically injured officers. Coming up this morning, streaming at 7 o'clock, our friend Ryan Shiverini back with his barely accurate prediction. Ooh, this one looks like a tasty one.
Yeah, it does.
In a classic Bears versus Packers matchup. Oh, who's that in front?
Yeah.
Wearing Packers gear?
Wow.
How dare you, Rosa?
Oh, this is going to be good. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Okay. So then it is Winter Wonderland at Navy Pier. Going to tell you about the holiday festival that kicks off today.
And this morning we meet Spot. Hi, Spot.
That handsome pup.
An 8-month-old pup available for adoption.
Streaming live from Chicago, ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 7 continues.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, welcome back. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah.
Made it to the weekend.
Woo! We are here. Trying to make it through the cold. and then getting ready for more snow on the way.
Yeah, you know, just to freshen things up.
There you
I mean,
go.
who likes that gray, dingy snow?
Dirty snow.
Let's create more of it.
So there you go. Today, yeah, it's the cold. 14 degrees right now at O'Hare. Feels like it's about 3. Highs today will get near 30. I mean, you know, when you think about the fact the average high is 40 degrees, yeah, that kind of stings even a little bit more. But hopefully, Diane has better news for us.
Not really. Okay, we're going to start things off over in Indiana and Gary. We've got a closure southbound Klein approaching US 20. So a heads up, we've got some delays there on the Illinois side. Delays kind of all over the place, not too terrible. All of the travel times are under an hour. We do have a very serious crash. McHenry County Sheriff confirmed Route 31 is closed between Edgewood and Ames with a crash involving several vehicles, so they did have to close that intersection.
Got it. Diane, thank you. Here's what we're talking about today. All the talk this weekend. The 9-3 Chicago Bears are heading north this weekend to face division rivals, the Green Bay Packers.
And ahead of the game, Ryan Shiverini is back. He has his cheesy Week 14 barely accurate prediction.
They say football is a game of inches, but the field is measured in yards. So to help us make our pick, we have a yardstick pizza. And when it comes to rivalry games, it's all about who is more hungry. So let's bring in our Packer pizza eating team. And they're taking on former Nathan's hot dog eating champ. He's from Chicago, Patrick Deep Dish Bertoletti. Patrick, come on.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Patrick, you got your mustard belt. How many hot dogs did you eat in 10 minutes?
58 in 10 minutes. I think if they were Chicago style, I could have eaten a few more.
Do you think the Packer team is going down?
Yes, they're going down.
Do you guys hold any world records?
No.
Do you think you can beat Patrick?
Yes.
Why?
We love cheese.
Let's go. All right, first one to the 50-yard line is the winner, and go. And still the champion of the world, Patrick Deep Dish Bertoletti, and the Bears win. Give this man his belt, the champ.
I'm greased up. I bit my finger.
Ouch.
Oh, you did?
I can't watch
I
it.
can't either.
It's just like...
All right, Rosa, come on over, girl. Look at this. All right, so Rosa made a cameo, and now she wants to go on the record that you are a Bears fan.
Nope,
Is that right?
doesn't work that way.
What? Says, yeah.
You can't put on a Packers jersey.
I knew
Absolutely not.
What?
No way.
Not even for a performance piece?
No.
Ooh.
You will burn in flames if you're a genuine Chicago Bears fan. You will burn in flames.
Wow.
Yes. It's like the Wicked Witch. She just melts. You cannot put on a... I have never once put on a...
She's melting.
Bears card pulled.
Oh, gosh. That's too funny.
Pulled.
That's too funny.
Officially pulled.
Yeah. Gosh. All right, so who's going to win this game?
Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
We have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
We
so.
have to. Yeah.
They've got, I mean, they have to.
Have to.
Yeah.
The problem is it's at Lambeau.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be cold.
And it's
but
gonna
they're
be
all
cold.
going to have to
Don't worry
play in
about
the
that, 'cause
cold.
they're- yeah, they know how to play.
All going to play in the
It's not
cold.
bad, but it's just, you
Just for
know,
the fans going.
Just, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be a good.
I'm looking forward to
Can't
it.
wait
will
for
be.
it.
Yeah.
What a good way to spend a cold day
Yes.
inside watching the
Sunday.
game.
Right.
Exactly.
And they changed the time. Remember, it's the late afternoon game.
3:25.
25, yeah.
Yep. All right.
Pizza was good, says Rosa, in case you were wondering. She had 4 or 5 slices.
We'll get a break in. That's crazy. We're back with more in 90 seconds.
Well, good morning to you. So our sun rose at 7:04 this morning. It will set at 4:20. We're seeing a bit of sun out there right now, but any amount of sun isn't really going to warm us up too much today. It's still only 4 degrees in Maryville, 10 in Hampshire, 10 in Ottawa, 15 in Zion. We have 16 degrees Lake Geneva. Still only 0 in Rensselaer. And then you look at some of the wind chills. Still feels like it's only 3 out at O'Hare, 1 at Midway, 2 below 0 right now in Gary, and 5 below is your wind chill in DeKalb. It is going to remain rather breezy today. Highs will get up near 30 degrees this afternoon. However, at that time, I still think we're going to maintain wind chills in the mid to upper teens. So we do have a brisk day all around. As for tomorrow, we're up around 30 degrees again. Tomorrow night, especially into Sunday morning, there will be a fast-moving clipper system, but it will visit long enough where it could bring us maybe 1 to possibly as much as 3 inches of snow by Sunday morning. Let's check in with Diane to see what's happening traffic-wise.
And Tracy, I'm going to start off with the situation in Crystal Lake. Chopper 7 is going to be headed that way. That's a very serious crash involving several vehicles out in Crystal Lake. So Route 31 right now, authorities have blocked it between Edgewood and Ames because of that crash. So again, we'll bring you those live pictures as soon as we get them. Taking a look at the big picture, and we've got pretty busy travel times on the Kennedy coming in. However, not as bad as it typically would be at this hour. Here is a live look, and I know it's hard to see. Tracy talked about those foggy conditions. Inbound, about 45 minutes right now. Those express lanes are open to inbound traffic. And then we go a little further south, and you can take a look at the Dan Ryan where it's nice and stacked coming in. This is right around 35th. I will put it at about 40 minutes coming inbound from 95th Street. And now it's time for Festival Friday. The Gangnam Market is celebrating its 2-year anniversary with a weekend full of free food and drinks for more than a dozen vendors. Enjoy photo ops with roaming Pokemon characters, special discounts, free prizes, and more. If you're in McHenry, help the kids in need. Secret Santa program, that is the program. You get a free carload admission to a screening of the holiday film Elf if you bring at least one new unwrapped toy to their box office. While you're there, you can enjoy a hot chocolate bar and a special visit from Santa, all while helping more than 1,700 children already registered for those gifts. The Village of Bolingbrook's Festival of Lights Winter Walk and the debut of the Mistletoe Market at Bolingbrook Town Center debuts this weekend with the annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony. There will also be free photos with Santa, nightly entertainment, and special attractions, including train rides, live reindeer photos, and more. And Berwyn's historic Depot District will host its 2nd annual Elephant Around the Depot holiday pub crawl, inviting you to wear your festive costumes and enjoy a night of holiday-themed fun, including costume contests, scavenger hunts, and community activities. Tanya and Terrell.
Well, here's another activity for you, Diane. Thank you. It is beginning to look a lot like Christmas at Navy Pier. Look how beautiful this is. Winter Wonderfest opens today. The indoor holiday festival includes activities for the whole family, plus Santa is going to be there. To tell us more, Marilyn Gardner, the president and CEO of Navy Pier, is here this morning. Welcome, Marilyn.
Well, thank you for having me.
And welcome back to Winter Wonderfest. This is your first time holding it in the last 5 years.
Yes, correct. We're so thrilled to bring Winter Wonderfest back to Chicago.
And one of the really cool things about it, especially when we have weather like this, Marilyn, I remember, because I've been in Navy Pier for some of your winter activities in the last few years, they've all been outdoors.
Yes.
This is all indoors.
Well, indoors and outdoors.
Indoors
so
and
now Winter Wonderfest is the city's largest indoor and outdoor holiday celebration.
How fun. So what will you find there?
So inside Winter Wonderfest, we have the indoor ice skating rink, which is sponsored by Google, Pixel, Verizon. And so we're thrilled to have that new partnership. We have the much beloved Cliffhanger and lots of the old rides that people had really come to love as Winter Wonderfest. It was such a beloved tradition, so we're thrilled to bring it back. So all of the indoor experiences, there are 10 different rides. Obviously the incredible atmosphere, holiday atmosphere with the beautiful decor. And then really throughout the pier on the exterior, we have some beautiful lighting assets that really get you in the spirit, and are terrific backdrops for photo opportunities. And so the entire pier, including many of our partners, are dressed for the holidays and ready to welcome all.
So for families that are watching right now, put together a family-friendly day for me at Navy Pier.
Oh my goodness, there is so much to do. Obviously, Winter Wonderfest is top on the list, opens at 10 every day. And then some of the restaurants, the Harry Carey's, for instance, has a lakefront lodge. Yes, and there is curling outdoors at Harry Carey's. Offshore has an Arctic adventure, and just throughout the pier there are so many exciting things. We have a holiday artisan market.
Marilyn, I've done my Christmas shopping at Navy Pier before. You guys have great vendors there.
Yes, absolutely. One of which we are really proud that opened recently is Local Soul. So local entrepreneurs selling their wares. There are so many different opportunities to experience and celebrate Chicago and Chicago entrepreneurs throughout the pier.
Marilyn, really fast, how much does it cost to go to Winter Wonderfest?
So $25 is the typical ticket, $35 with skating, and there are discount opportunities. Check the Navy Pier website for those, and with every admission to Winter Wonderfest, there is a free ride on the Centennial Wheel, so bundle up for that.
Ways to see the city. Marilyn, thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate your time, and we will be right back after a quick break.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, welcome back. Every first Friday of the month, we feature our perfect pet in our Forever Home Friday Pet Adoption segment. So this morning we have Spot and Tiffany Behrens. Thank you so much from Forget-Me-Not Animal Rescue of Will County. Oh my goodness, tell us about Spot.
Thank you for having us this morning. So this is Spot. Spot is an awesome little pup. He is 8 months old and he gets along great with everybody.
Yeah. What about other animals?
He has been raised in a home with other dogs, some cats.
Wow.
And kids.
Wow, wonderful. Well, I will tell you, I've been kind of hanging out with Spot a little bit. He's so fun, a lot of energy, but a lot of chill time too. So who would be the perfect family for Spot?
We think any family would be really good for Spot, but especially somebody who can give him the time that he needs right now. As an 8-month-old puppy, he definitely is going to need a good amount of exercise, playtime, some structure, and some more training because he is still kind of a baby. But he's very eager to learn. He's highly food motivated.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, you're such a little baby. Yes, you are. He's so sweet. About 60 pounds, you think he might get a little bit bigger, right?
Yes, a little bit bigger. We're not exactly sure what his mix is.
Okay.
Pit Bull, possibly Cane Corso mix.
Okay.
At 8 months, they're getting close to full grown. He just recently had a growth spurt, so we think we're getting close.
He's so sweet. Tell me more about your rescue group.
So our rescue is a small foster-based rescue. We pull animals from animal control facilities usually where adoption opportunities tend to be low, so the dogs don't usually have a happy ending, and we want to give them a chance because this is a great dog. There's nothing wrong with it.
Oh my gosh, absolutely not. And so, let me tell you, so overly friendly. For those who might not be able to adopt, is there some other way they can help your rescue out?
Absolutely. The biggest way that you can help us out right now is just to participate in our social media accounts. Sometimes it's hard to see some of the animals that we have available if you can't adopt, but the reality is the more you help us out with that, the more the right people are going to see it.
Do you have any special fundraisers you want to talk about?
We do. We have the most amazing fundraiser coming up very soon, and that is our Bridgerton themed fundraiser. It's Lady Whisker Down's Ball. It will be held at the Jacob Henry Mansion in Joliet.
You're doing the army crawl?
We really want our neighbors and our friends to come out and have fun with us so we can continue doing the hard work of rescue.
Oh my, and it is hard work, and it's such heroic work too. There it is right there, and we will have that, all of this on our website, of course, abc7chicago.com. But give me the date for that fundraiser.
It's going to be February 21st, 2026. So you have plenty of time for your costumes.
Okay, get a close-up of Spot here because he's just, I want, you know, a lot of times we hear about these, you know, pit mixes and they might not have the best reputation, which is so sad. And I just want everyone to know this dog could not be any sweeter since he has been in here amongst a crew of strangers that he's never met before. And he's just been so wonderful.
He really has. He's been fantastic this morning. And we're very proud of these dogs, and we know that they're great dogs. We don't want them to get that bad rap. So.
Do you have a lot of other animals that you are trying to get rescued too?
We always have a lot of animals in our rescue. I am a kitten foster, and this year I've taken on quite a few kittens, and they all need homes. So go to our social media, check us out on Pet Finder. We have a website as well. Anywhere if you want to see some of the adoptable animals that we have available.
Absolutely. Tiffany, thank you so much for bringing Spot. Honest to goodness, he's a great commercial for your rescue. I will say that.
Good job.
It's wonderful. Spot, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I hope you find your forever home really, really soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tracy.
All right. Thank you for your time. Please, if you can help Spot, find us, abc7chicago.com. More coming your way, 90 seconds.
Eyewitness News streaming at 7 continues after a break.
Taking a look at the morning's top stories, we're working to get an update for you on how 10 people are doing right now. They were all taken to hospitals from an apartment fire. Happened early this morning near Karlov and North Avenue in West Humboldt Park. Firefighters told us that fire started in the basement and the cause of it is under investigation.
RL station at State and Lake about to close for 3 years to rebuild. So trains on the brown, green, orange, pink, and purple lines are going to skip the station through 2029. Does not affect the underground red line station. The closure begins January 5th.
Netflix is expanding its reach. The streaming giant announced this morning that it has come to terms with a deal to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. The total price tag, $72 billion and debt. WBD, which is the parent company of CNN, is splitting the company into a pair of publicly traded halves. Once that's finalized, Netflix will take the Warner section, while the other half, named Discovery Global, will keep CNN and other cable channels. Wow. Interesting time. Yeah.
All right, weather-wise, it's a cold morning out there. Going to be a cold day all around. I mean, temperatures through the whole 7-day are all below average, but we have some sun out there right now. It will be rather breezy and brisk this afternoon.
All right. That's going to do it for
No, it's not.
No?
8 a.m.
I know for this streaming hour, but if you're just joining us, don't go anywhere. I'm still reading the script.
Oh.
We got more
Well,
news,
usually
weather,
I
and
do.
traffic
I
coming
usually
up
interrupt
at
the
8
anchors
a.m.
and say no.
They jump
8
on you.
a.m. and then Terrell
I got
says,
you. I got your
fresh
back,
news.
brother.
Yep.
Come on, Terrell. Fresh news.
Fresh news.
Freshy fresh.
Right? Not stank, not stale, not musty.
Exactly.
Fresh news.
Fresh.
Yeah.
With deodorant.
Coming up at the top of the hour. We'll see you soon, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Bye,
Spot.
Bye.
That's a handsome boy right there.
Sweet
Look
little
at that
pupper
boy.
puppers.
Good boy.